And welcome back. Tuesday evening, about 6:10, sourcing video. Went to the exchange and dropped off the 3 boxes, probably about 600 or so around there. DVDs, a handful of Blu-rays. They took 46 for 25 store credit, which then I just put, each time I do that, I just keep accruing store credits, and then I just give the gift card to my nephews for Christmas, which probably sometime in like January. Our family, my mom's side and stuff, we do Christmas in January. That way all the rest of the kids and everything, we can all have our own Christmas. But either way, a lot of families do that. So after this sale that I'm running at the end of the month, and I'll run until the Monday, so 6 days, 5 days, what I eventually call from that, I will take back. I will take to the exchange again, and before that, I'm going to go through all the different DVDs and stuff and kind of see if I can get a lot of 50 of one genre or 100 of action, adventure, gun, bang, bang, shoot 'em up type, whichever it may be, and try to narrow that stock down. And then after the bigger sale of the year, after Christmas, I'll run a sale for about 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks. And then I'll go back up there again with more stuff. So when I start doing the calling, I'll make another video of that on that given day. The 30th, the sale's going to go up. So then that Monday, when I redo the sale to where everything starts at 39%, 37, 35, 33, so on all the way down to 11. When I'm doing the calling, I'll make another video in regards to that and try to kind of explain on how and why I do that. That was done, so I went to the Savers and actually got a pretty good stack of stuff. And then went to the VOA because the exchange is like 2 stores down from the VOA. So the Volunteers of America thrift store. All right, so first off, we're going to do the books. No particular value order. Going to kind of like I usually do, try to remember what they were. All right, so this is the New Orleans Underground Gourmet. I never did check to see which. So it's a first edition, 4th printing. I didn't really look up to see the editions or printings on it, but just matching that, this graphic and stuff up. They're like 35, 40 bucks. So I'll scoop that one up for 2. The Monkey Wrench, as I was talking to the media guy, Cyprian, I'm just kind of looking at novels, just kind of trying to burn some time. See this one, the Monkey Wrench Gang. I'm like, all right, well, I mean, no barcode. It's old enough for me to look up. It's a cleaner X library. And it is a first edition. Has some of the library tape and stuff on it. It is clean. These first edition are anywhere from 60 to 80 bucks. Kind of surprised me. The Monkey Wrench Gang by Edward Abbey, Abbey. So for the 3 bucks, sure. And now we get into the fun stack. We do this actually. The fun stack of Warhammer books. Warhammer, Dungeons and Dragons. There's another tabletop game. I don't remember what it's called. But does fairly well. But a lot of that kind of tabletop stuff does well. Warhammer is definitely one of them. These look like they are older. This Games Workshop. For so UK, printed in UK. And this one is trying to find the year. All I need is four whole numbers right beside each other. Look at all those setups. That's all miniatures. That's all people building terrain and building these on a table. All right, so I scanned a couple of these Warhammer books. There were a few that came up at like $30. I think there was one that's 25. The rest are 40 to 70. All right, so there was this Warhammer. It might just be a straight up, in the grim darkness of the far future, there was only war. Proceed at your own peril. So I will have to try to narrow down exactly what this is. Might just be a general rules book. I think that one's closer to 30. This Warhammer here with this slipcover. This is in the grim darkness of the future. There's only, well, that doesn't help me out. It's the same words. This one I think I scanned and nothing came up. And so I set this on a different shelf while I started scanning the other ones, and all the other ones came up with something. I'm like, well, worst that can happen is I buy it. Actually, those are the same graphic. All right, so I don't know if it's going to be, I'll have to figure that one out. Well, let's just assume that this one with the slipcover is probably $50. If that one is like 30, and this one is a harder paper bound. All right, Warhammer Undead Games Workshop Warhammer supplement from, this one gives a year. Copyright. Cool. It says copyright, but no year yet. 1994. Look at those setups. I mean, people actually build that. I have watched a couple of the miniature channels, the channels that they make miniatures and stuff. I mean, there's people who get paid a lot of money to paint those things. So these ones here, the rest of them I really don't remember, but these were anywhere from 40 to 60 bucks. And there's one that was a lot more. This one's Dwarves. This one's Bretonia. This one's called Skaven. Chronicles of War. This one does not have a barcode, so I did not even bother. I didn't even look this one up. The rule book, maybe that one was 60. Or Realm of Chaos, maybe that one was 60. Or a little more. No, well, I want to know. Even these last ones aren't. One of the ones I scanned was like 60 bucks. So what I have in between that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 or 500 in Warhammer books at $3 each. Also at Savers, the Pozo Secco Singers. This is one of those, it has the old look, like an older artist from the 30s, 40s, 50s, has kind of that matte look to it. Black and white look feel. So I put it on a stack to go ahead and scan, and scan it. Turned out to be pretty good. I think it's like 25 bucks. So it's from VOA, Scorpions. This says Love Drive. Like 20 bucks, about. Paint your own car. I typed in paint education. Other variations of like this DVD, not this exact title, came up for about 40 to 50 bucks. So $2 for that DVD. House of Cards. One of these, I think that one's like 40 bucks. Is that Meryl Streep? No, Glenn Close. Clean, with insert. House of Cards, I think is closer to 20. I think Suspicious. Well, that's just the insert. I think the Suspicious is over 30. So DVDs, when they're $3. Usually I'm going to try to make sure that they're hitting right at or near that $30 mark or $20 mark. 18 okay. Starts getting to the lowest price, and as I'm scrolling down, if it's not really hitting $12, $13, and it's $3 for the DVD, I'm not going to bother, because you can open yourself up to a little bit of misinformation by just scanning and looking. If it's closer to 20 or over, and I get home and I start looking up to list it and price it, and the scan amount, let's just say there's 10 listed, and the actual hand typed amount are 25. With that extra 25, the price can go from $20 to now they're all 12, 14, $15, right? That's rare it really happens like that. It does. So if you have your threshold really low, you stand more chance of bringing something home after you scan and typing it up. You're like, oh, it's not $25. It's more like 12. So I try not to do that. But anyhow, there's those. And this is Tales of the City. I know I sold a different version of this before. Or it was the VHS, or it was something. I'll see if I can find it in my 2-year sold history, and then post a screenshot. And that was $3. So ultimately, for what it was for the 2 stops, as I'm waiting for the exchange to go through all those DVDs, and those are still in my car. I got to drag that in tomorrow because, well, my box of books is full from all the stuff I got yesterday. And then I got all this stuff here, and any of this kind of stuff, this tabletop stuff like that. Subjectively, I would just say it's good to kind of start getting that stuff listed now, because that's going to start being something that a lot more people are going to really do, because summer's ending and winter, when more people spend more time inside, especially if you're playing games. It's good to get that stuff listed now. I still have a couple of those. I think I have two more of those Dungeons and Dragons books. But what it all turns out to be, when I say there was 9, so let's just say 500 for all those, and then 20 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 140 another 200, 6, $700 listable for $31 and 4, 35, basically 36 if I add the change. $36. So 700 roughly for about $36 spent, going right down the road, making money while I'm finding stuff to make money. Works for me. All right. Well, wraps that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Look for the tabletop stuff. Again, Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer. Again, there's a whole other one. And then there are different ones. Find kind of that very, very specific theme, niche, esoteric, things like that. Well, I want to really call it esoteric, but find those things that are going to be more, if you're going for media-wise, that's more going to be used coming up pretty soon because of winter. All right. Tell me things going up. Comment down below. Subscribe, share. Those are free. They only take a second. They help me, so we can help you. They help me help you, so we can help other people learn about physical media, selling it on eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.